Hopefully the microphone works. I wanted to test all of this out, and man, it is showing really bright on my screen. Not sure where else I can put it though. We are out through the 14th. I guess it takes a minute for everybody to get notified. What's up, everybody? I actually had a minute to sit down and kind of work on some of my stuff. Where's my mouse? So I thought I'd go live and see who wants to join. In case anybody's watching back later. Somebody joined and left. They're like, no thanks. This guy looks boring. All right, let's open up. Wait. Yeah, open this one up. And I'm going to do some editing. I hope this is public. Let's see here. Nope. What is up? How's it going? What's up, Kevin? How's it going? I'm out here. I'm actually trying to be productive and thought I would try the vertical again just to mess around with it. Are you on your phone? I'm curious. Because I'm wondering, I checked that on the tablet when I watched vertical. I'm wondering if on the phone, if it looks the same. All right, let's see here. You can get from 14C28. So I'm just working on some edits. Really What's everybody doing? But they both have nice geometry. They're a little bit more robust. They're very comfortable. Does it look like, I don't know if you saw the clip that I sent to the group, but do you watch it vertical too? All right, cool. Yeah, I'm just curious to see if it looks similar as it did on the tablet, because it was pretty interesting to see it vertical. It looks like it's really washed out. That face, it does not like that face camera. What's up, Marco? Oh, the sound is low. Let me try to move the microphone up. I had it a little bit lower, but it might be too far away. How's that? A little better? Trying my portable mic out. To my bill. Yeah, I figured that was the case because when I was watching KC Friday, I was actually on the tablet instead of on the PC, and I think it's because this window behind here probably, but when I was watching on the tablet, I decided to run it vertical and I hit it out full screen, and it's really quite interesting looking the way that the chat looks versus where the keyboard is. The chat kind of ran like over half of Casey's face. Hit the auto tan filter for Kevin. I haven't played with the settings. There's some settings over here. I have no clue what they do. Oh, there's some filters down here. We got the beam, the blush, the pop, the crush, the glow. Why does it look so dull on glow? The slate, the noir, the dawn. That looks like it's old timey. We got some bubbles. We got the dance party going. What else? The dream. It looks blurry. Oh, okay. It is blurry. We got the glamour. That doesn't do anything. It was the Andy Griffith version of JD. We got the 8 millimeter, the documentary. Let's see here. The Sophia, the Haunt. Let's see here. All right, let's see. I'm just gonna go back to normal. Yeah, I kicked them out. I'm just gonna leave it on normal. All that other stuff look wild. All right, so we're done. Okay, the new pony. Yeah, Knight's just a sweet knife. I love the budget version of it, so I can only imagine. I bet the premium's real nice. 86 seconds. Wow. Whoops. Oh, okay, sweet. I'm glad I'm in a good spot. I was timing that person out, so I'm going back. Danny Griffin version. Yeah, man, we were out running around today. The wife, my mother-in-law had passed away a while back. It's been a little while, and we were out taking care of some stuff this morning. So we did that. Hit up some groceries. I think I caught the Night's Edge first live this morning. Pretty cool. I don't know if you saw my comment. I had to leave kind of abruptly. She was ready to go, but I think it would be really cool if you could add the webcam with the top down so that people could kind of see you while they're interacting with you on the live. I personally enjoy that, but just, whatever the feedback for the community is, that's what I would probably do. And then I saw G Ball. G Ball. Oh, Greg doing his thing over there. Sounds like he was having some issues with Streamlabs. So let me try to dull this down a little bit over here too. I'm not really sure what it is. Oh, you know what it is? It's that. Hold on. It's the blind back here. Because I have the same. I think it's that one. I have the same issue when I'm recording. Maybe not. It does look really pale. Man, just honestly, Night's Edge, just watch a few minutes. Like try to find one that's like 10 minutes or less on StreamYard, and it'll probably be one of the simplest walkthroughs to go through, like just the basic setups. That's really what I did with OBS. So I started on Streamlabs, and I like the downloadable software because you can, dictate your stream frequency and the cadence along with, the microphone, um, and then like the share screen and everything. You can put backgrounds to and stuff. But I don't know. I don't have as much experience with StreamYard, so you could possibly do all of that. But when I was looking at everything, it looked like it was the simplest to use, but it had like the least ability to customize it. What's up, Ron? How's it going? What's up, Ami? Yeah, I don't know about as much as on StreamYard. You might want to check with G Ball. He probably could tell you. And I don't know if it's because you have to pay for that, but that was one of the other things I didn't really like about StreamYard versus Streamlabs. But with Streamlabs, like the countdown and stuff like that, they do have some free versions of it, but they also offer some really nice packages where you can get the countdown timer, you can get a border, you can get like a be right back screen, and all of that is your scenes inside of what is it called? Let me open OBS. It is your scene. I hope OBS doesn't try to connect to the camera. Yeah, your scene inside of your source. So I guess it depends on how it's set up. Are y'all hearing me okay since I moved the mic? Sorry, I forgot to check on that. Oh, Ron, it's pouring. That's a shame, man. It's really nice here. We got the sun out, but no guns out. You can see the sun back there, reflecting off of there. Okay, so it's fine since I moved it. It was probably just I had it too far away. Um, I really don't have like a a low enough collar now to do that. So, yeah, I mean, I was only in there for 15 minutes and it seemed fine. I just would have, I wanted to kind of put a face with the name on the live. That would be like my only feedback, really. It was really clear, easy to see what you had on the table. The little bit of time that I was there, everything looked like you had it centered. So for me, it looked good. But I would definitely encourage you to, if anybody else stops by that has been doing it longer, check with them. um, for me, I think I've been live for like I don't know 6 months. I think for 6 months, I was super apprehensive to do it because it. I use DaVinci Resolve to edit my videos, and it was a lot to learn. The basics were pretty easy, but it was a lot to learn for the things that I wanted to accomplish with the software. So for me, I was kind of like, how hard is it going to be um, to learn? My son had told me to use Streamlabs, and I kind of wish I would have stayed with Streamlabs, but I thought with Streamlabs I couldn't do some of the stuff that I could with OBS. But then, as I learned how to do it in OBS, I realized that you could do it in Streamlabs. Yeah, what's up, Titanium? How's it going? Ron has got the Devo Mash and EMP EDC Nimble. You got the OG Nimble, the Nimble T, Nimble X. Which one are you carrying, Ron? Let me get out of OBS real quick. I'm only going to probably do this for like, I don't know, half hour, and then I'll edit a couple of videos. And then I might actually, if my wife has not returned yet, I might actually go on OBS and go live. I'm going to reach out to G Ball because he had asked me some questions about Streamlabs. So I'm going to see if he needs some help. The OG Nimble. Nice. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, but today I have my Grail. I cleaned it up a little bit, but unfortunately, with any ano, really, it just picks up the oil from the hands. So it really kind of looks darker than what it really is when you clean it off. I cleaned it up for the short that I did and the reel that I did, but I'm really enjoying this. And then I got the dots in as well. Uh, do you have, that's what I was asking. What webcam are you planning to use? Yeah, I've been trying to get this one. I don't know, almost 2 years. I wanted this one. I'm a fan of Spyderco. I use them a lot to break down boxes. There's a lot of stuff that I do in the garage, cutting some zip ties, stuff that comes packaged for like the cars or mountain bike and stuff that I'm into. So ergonomically, I really appreciate them. I got turned on to them when I kept complaining about the knives that you can pick up like Home Depot and at Walmart, and they just all sucked, and I got tired of them doling out, and none of them had the action for sure of any of the knives that I own today. But I've always wanted like one premium Spyderco, and this one is the one that I'm most interested in. I like the Python, but not until recently did I realize that you could fix it with, increasing the relief cut. But the Python's a little bit tighter, and apparently the way that you push the lock bar, it causes it to go in and over. And from what Jason was saying, that's what's causing it to have the lock stick. And then by dipping that relief cut, that fixes it. So Python might be on the list for later, but I'm just super excited to have this one. Okay, so you got a webcam. I had an extra. That's why I was asking. The only thing is, and if you wanted it, you could have it. It is I want to say it's a 4K resolution webcam, so it looks really good. But if you wanted to try to put, because you have the top down, that's the only reason I'm saying this. If you wanted something that you could focus in on, putting it in front of the camera so it would focus, that camera's not great for that. That's just more webcam talking. But since you have that top down, I was thinking like it could work for you. But if you got something, you're good to go. You're good to go. It took me a minute to figure out my setup. Not a lot of people like this, but I'm gonna say after going to Casey's and watching it in vertical, it's kind of neat. It's kind of fun, just something to do to get um, up quick to talk with you all, and go in and just do something when I have a moment. This is kind of convenient because it takes a minute to get the live stream going on the computers, for sure, for sure. But this is nice because with this is the mic that I used when I went to Blade Show Atlanta. So I really like this setup. Unfortunately, the cable I had, apparently it died because I had been doing the cut test in the garage that I've been adding to the reviews for mine. And I didn't realize it until I walked really far away and I was still talking to you all through the camera and it didn't pick any of it up. And I was like, oh man. And then I started to troubleshoot and ordered the cable that goes to the transmitter, and that fixed it. So I have it back now. Javon. Yeah, a lot of people just don't like it. I like a sheep's foot, Lefty. Sheep's foot is my favorite. I like low drop points. Like this is probably normally too high of a drop point normally for me. But like I'm trying to think of one that has a pretty low drop point on it. I know the bug out's a bad example, but the bug out, it's kind of more of a spear point on the bug out. Yeah, and I would probably Night's Edge. I would Google it. Like if you're running into a specific issue, um, just Google like two cameras on StreamYard and setting up two cameras on StreamYard, and that would probably get it there for you. There you go. I forgot this was over there. That hectare that I picked up. That drop point, I like that too. That's pretty nice. It's almost a spear point though, so I guess spear point more than drop point. But I would say sheep's foot, drop point. No, sheep's foot, spear point, and then warning. I think those are like the main three I have in my collection with the like two clip points. You like the warning? It's a warning on the pony stout, right? The My Little Pony. Isn't that a Warncliffe? Am I remembering wrong? Or is that sheep's foot? I would dig mine out, but it's under the desk. Oh, that's right. Lefty said fanboy out. I'm really looking forward to checking out the Tall Boy and the Fireball. Um, Definitely the Tall Boy because of the larger hands. But that's what I was going to ask, Kev. Are you doing no flamed ano because you have the, I don't know what else to call it, but the sonar waves on it? I don't know if that's the best descriptor because I love the flame ano. I'd pick it up, but I get what you were saying. It looks a little busy with the radial waves. The sheep's poon, son. What's up, Naz, your life? Oh my lord. He swiped into uh I guess a girl doing yoga. I don't know what else to call it. No flame tie this run. Okay. In that case, I'll probably go with the is it the weave carbon fiber? I know it's the same thing on my Growler V2. Or it looks the same. I don't know if it is. I probably am gonna go with that then, with the radial. Did you have you thought about making the I know someone said that they weren't spaced evenly. But have you thought about like making the circles tighter to the pivot so that they're really, really close, and then it starts to gap out a little bit more? I wasn't sure how it looked, because that was the only thing I could think of when they said that it wasn't even, was that they were gapped out a little bit too much the further you went out. It's weave. Okay. I had my growler. I carried my growler. Hold on, let me think. Friday. I carried my growler Friday. I love that thing. And I got the blacked out one over here on the top of my dresser for the 6K. I got to figure out. I got one more knife I want to pick up for 6K to do part of that giveaway. I want a 20% larger premium pony. I would just get a stout. I would get the stout. I feel like they would kind of, right? Wouldn't it overlap a little bit? The pony and the stout, because it isn't that what it basically is just a small stout, regular stout. All right, so he's gonna do Brittany Blue, 80s camo, and stonewash it. That's for the tall boy, because that sounds like the Fireball. No, Brittany Blue. Hold on, maybe I'm getting mixed up. Brittany Blue, 80s camo, and stonewashed titanium. Okay, okay. Then we're gonna do a purple nurple and black pearl. Okay, but not at the same time. You're gonna do a second run later with the purple and the black. Yeah, it's just the stout, isn't it? The radial pattern is even. It just gets bigger in increments. Yes, that part I understood. I just meant like the starting point. Would it look weird if they were really tight? Because it looks like they kind of space. Like you can't really see that. That's a really bad. So it kind of looks like a space and then a little bit of a bigger space. So I was wondering if it was like if that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. I haven't seen it in hand, so it's really hard to gather what the person was saying when they looked at it. I love the look personally, but I just was wondering if that's maybe what that feedback was when I saw that. It's been like on the back of my brain ever since I saw that he said it. Oh, dealer exclusives. Okay. And then the purple nurple and the black pearl will be on the Devo site. Got it. Oh, who are the dealers? I must have missed that. Who are the dealers? Sorry, the notifications keep popping up over the camera. Not that that affects y'all. Who are the dealers that are going to get your tall boy? 3 exclusives. Oh, or is it just those 3? No, exclusives to me makes me think one dealer. Betty, how's it going? How you feeling? Sorry, guys. I'm like dying of thirst today. I think there's pollen in the air or something. Oh, it sounds like my son's home. KC's in the house. KC says, I'll be a dealer and I want my tall boy. Tall boy 80s with satin, Brittany blue black wash, and stonewash titanium with stonewash blade, purple camel belt satin, black pearl satin. And the dealers are going to be traditional pocket knives, blade binge, and white mountain knives. Nice. Casey getting that blue Tiffany. I just tried to move the screen to see the chat with my mouse. Lord have mercy. I got too much equipment up on the desk right now. You're hurting? I'm sorry, Betty. I hope you feel better soon. Are they gonna have you do any PT to try to help with the recovery? Probably not right yet. What are you guys doing today? KC, is the weather nice there? I'm surprised you're not out and about. Usually, when the weather's like this, you're usually out in adventure. Yard work. Yeah, I had a feeling he was outside. I had a feeling it before I even saw the comment. Ah, you're laying down mulch. We were gonna do that this weekend, but my wife had some other stuff she had to take care of, so that took priority. Yeah, the PT will probably help, but you just had that this past week, right? So it's gonna take you a minute to recover. I wonder, do y'all hear that in the background? I wonder if it picks up the background noise. While I'm waiting for the comments. Yeah, I did. Oh, I remember what video I was working on. I started this yesterday and stepped away so long, I forgot which video it was. Uh, no, I think everybody in our neighborhood, they're getting the mulch put down, and then there's a lot of folks with crepe myrtles, and they're doing their trim now. So I guess this is the time of year. We don't have any in our yard, but they're getting their crepe myrtles taken care of. I don't think I've seen too much else outside of just regular grass cutting, though. Ron's doing laundry. I did mine yesterday because I knew this weekend my wife was going to have me running. Because of the rain. Sorry, it just came the rest of the way up on my end. Cool stuff. Well, I'm gonna keep messing around with these, and then I'll try to figure out different lighting. I'm not sure why the camera is acting like that. It does look really pale though. Um, yeah, our grass is growing. We just got our water turned on. The sprinklers turned. We just got our water turned on Tuesday. They came out Tuesday and turned it on. Yeah, yeah. No, I'm getting ready to wrap up actually, guys. I'm going to go ahead and call it because I want to get some videos knocked out. And then I'm going to reach out to Gweg and see if he needs some help figuring out Streamlabs. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Continue to do these as I have the opportunity in between regular lives. And Kat, I don't know. Kevin, are you going on tonight? I feel like it's hit or miss with you on Saturday night. If I do the StreamYard, if I get this StreamYard figured out by next live, remember camera adds about 50 pounds, JD. Okay. All right, Casey. I'll watch for the notification pop up for your live later, but I'm gonna go ahead and okay, and then Kevin will be on later tonight. So guys, make sure you go by and check them out. I'm gonna go ahead and sign off and work on some content so that y'all can watch that. I hope all of you have a nice Easter. If I don't talk to you, catch you on the next one. Peace.